Welcome back. So, here is an example of adding signed numbers. -1 plus -4. -1 gives you a red counter. -4 gives you 4 red counters. When you add them, when you combine them, you have 5 red counters, which is why answer is -5. Next example, -1 plus 5. -1 is a 1 red counter, 5 is 5 blue counters. 1 blue counter and 1 red counter, they cancel each other. You are left with 4 blue counters. So 4 positives. 1 plus -5. 1 is 1 blue counter, so 1 positive, and -5 means 5 red counters, so 5 negatives. 1 blue and 1 red, they cancel each other, so you are left with 4 red counters, which is -4. Now let's try these a few problems ourselves. Okay, A, let me try drawing it. So here you're first going to try -2, maybe in here. So -2 plus parentheses -4. What does that mean? You have first of all 2 red counters. Those are the -2, and you are adding 4 negatives, so 4 red counters. So in all, you have 6 red counters. Okay, 6 red counters means answer is -6. Likewise, let's try the next one. The next one is -2 plus 4. Okay. Now, what does this say? -2 means I have 2 red counters. Okay. I'm adding a positive, so I want blue counters. 4 blue counters. I better draw them underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4. So red for -2, 4 blue for the 4. All right. Now what happens is we have to combine. So 1 negative and 1 positive combines to be a 0. So they cancel each other. 1 negative and 1 positive combine to give you a 0. What are we left with? 2 blue counters. So I have equals +2. All right. Likewise, 2 plus -4. You see, 2 plus -4 is quite similar to what we just did. Two plus parentheses -4. What do we do? For 2, that's a positive number, you are going to use blue counters. 1, 2. That is 2. For -4, you are going to use red counters. How many red counters? 4 red counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now remember, when you add them, one positive and one negative, they cancel each other. Okay, so these two combine to be 0, these two combine to be 0, and you are left with 2 red counters. What does that mean? Answer is -2. So by now you probably have recognized the sign ends up being sign of the larger magnitude number. Okay. Next, -2 plus -5. Okay. -2 plus -5. So you probably recognize what's going to happen. I'm going to have 2 red counters and -5. So 5 red counters. Looks like they are all red, and therefore you have finally 7 red counters, which is a -7. Okay. -2 plus 5. Okay. -2 plus 5. Okay. -2 tells me I have 2 red counters. Red is negative. Plus 5. So I need 5 blue counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, a negative and a positive, they cancel each other. That becomes a 0. This becomes a 0. So I have only 3 blue counters. 3 blue counters means it's a positive 3. All right. Okay. Lastly, 2 plus -5. 2 plus 2 plus -5. Okay, you want to see what this is going to be. 2 is positive, so you have 2 blue counters. -5, so that's a negative, so I get red counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A negative and a positive, they add up to be 0. 1 negative and 1 positive, they cancel each other. 1 negative and 1 positive, they cancel each other. So I'm left with 3 red counters. Red is a negative and 3 of those, so -3. That's how you address these problems. Okay, let's continue in our next video what to do. Okay, until then, bye.